he can still come home in his 30s, still shake back. I just don't like that he went to jail because I believe that he was going to be right up under Young Boy. I think he had the wave. I think if he'd went and did a quick tour, he'd have made a good 25 million.
I heard that even when they give you time, it's crazy that they'll give you the 5 years back fully. I heard when you're on the run, they can't count that time against you. Like the guys who escape prison, they can't count like if you escape for a year.
No, that's over. Because once you run, now that just stopped, you want it now, so the time dead now.
Oh, damn. I thought it kept going.
No, man. I was like, boy, I'm super rally, but no, man, you got to just try to walk that thin line.
If you don't mind speaking on the street code of what Pooh Shiesty did with Gucci, he went to go get his contract back, AK-47, Draco's all to his head, with 9 other people. With Gucci, of course, they say, is he a snitch or not? Should it be kept in the streets as far as the life they live as rappers? Or is the law supposed to be involved in that? I know, it's a crazy question.
The laws got involved. Let me say this here. I'm going to help Gucci out because I might need to interview Gucci. So the laws get involved when you had these civilians, these white people in there that they allegedly pull these guns out in front of. So now Gucci don't really have to do no work because the people that was in there could do all the bad work and he could still save him his name and his reputation.
That's true. So it doesn't matter as long as he doesn't speak.
Right.
Everyone else around, hey,
yeah, he don't have to speak. They're going to speak for him.
Is there such thing as nonverbal snitching? Like where you just nod or point?
Of course, you might be like, get the camera, check the camera. It was him, that's him. People could do stuff behind the scenes. I just tell people, man, I just thank God that YouTube helped me.
Right, because if YouTube wasn't around, what?
I might be in somebody's pocket, somebody's house, or somebody might be in my trunk. No, I'm just playing. Let me just, they'll take me serious.
Yeah, right.
So I did an interview with this youngster out of New Jersey yesterday. You Better Not Lie podcast.
Okay, shout out Better Not Lie.
So I went on my YouTube too because I was showing him something, and then I showed him how much money I made since I've been home. I made $530,000 on YouTube.
$500,000. Over half. Let me not over $500,000.
Yeah, bro. So I was like, what? He was like, man, you ain't make that. But I'm like, here, look. And I'm showing about name. This is my channel. I was like, wow. So, and I always tell people that I make more than average drug dealer in the neighborhood.
Yes. More than average rapper.
That's a fact, bro. Like people always ask me, what was your favorite year being home? And I could never answer that. Then I just realized, a few months ago when I got my taxes, I was like, man, just 2025 I made $183,000, $200,000 altogether with people booking me to do shows.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this but I would say this. When you're getting that money on social media, have a backup plan. Be able to invest in something else.
Yes.
See, like right now, I just was over at Big T yesterday talking to one of the brothers. I'm trying to get in one of them stores because I want to put some hair in there. I want to start selling hair. I already got the cars and I'm selling cars, and then I'm about to start renting the cars, but I need to start selling hair now.
Yeah. Because
there's too many women that come through there. There's too many women come through here. Too many women that we know out here in the Dallas, in the DFW period, that can help promote, that can send their friends and builders up people. Come on, go over there,
No, you're right. No, I think it was Mojo Brooks was on Club Shay Shay where he mentioned like he was making like 60 to 80,000 on Facebook alone. And then whatever, they control the algorithm. So he went from that to making only $2,500 a month. So he said, you gotta be ready and prepared in life to go from 60, 80K to 2,500. You better have something else in play.
You went from 60, 80 to 2,500?
Yeah, that's a crazy drop.
Yeah, I want to give up on that stuff.
So again, it goes back to recidivism. If you weren't able to do YouTube and you were out for, now you've been out for 3 to 4 years, you might have been in somebody's pockets. What do you think something would have got you back to crime?
No, because I know for a fact that I can always call Birdman or Slim.
Yeah.
It's just me being stubborn. So you can or I'll do like I see a lot of guys come in there, some white collar. I go get me some wine, give me some credit cards.
You'll do a different type of thing.
Right? So I don't get a slap on the wrist.
Play smarter.
I go back, hit the track, back, work it out.
They be like, you scammed us for $19 million. You got served 1 year in jail. I'm like,
man,
19 million 1 year.
Bro. Yeah, man, I'm boy, become what you for what? So yeah, but honestly, bro, I always say, as long as they print money, I'm gonna get some money.
There you go.
So
hustler's mentality.
Yeah, bro. I never had a problem with getting money. I have a problem with keeping money. Cause I like to spend. I take care of too many people, look out for too many people. But yeah, I love money.
If you don't mind me asking, based on this case with Pooh Shiesty, let's just say he's guilty.
Okay.
How much time does he do? How does it work?
Here's the thing, because you said if he's guilty, well, we know he got the violation for the probation because he's on the anchor mine. He wasn't supposed to be there. That's the violation. Now we got to see, what was he charged with? Was he charged with kidnapping Gucci? Was he charged with being around a convicted felon with a firearm? Like, what is his charges? Then I can say, okay, roughly, pop. If he tap out, he gonna get this or he gonna do that. How old is he?
I think Pooh Shiesty's not even 30 yet. I think he's 27, maybe.
In the high 20s. But the good thing is, he can still come home in his 30s, still shake back. I just don't like that he went to jail because I believe that he was gonna be right up under young boy. I think he had the wave. I think if he'd went and did a quick tour, he'd have made a good 25 million.
It is interesting because it does seem a little more personal because he did have the song FDO, which was already trending. You know, it beat out a lot of popular artists where he could have just got on tour and maybe made some money right off the back. But I think he's in a situation where he's angry that the person he signed to is getting most of that money. Where, he crashed out.
That's another thing, bro. And Gucci said it better on that song. You did all that, you still signed to me.
Man, he called him a crash.
So you went through all that. Now you're in jail. You got to wait for feed up now, commissary. You got to call home, get money put on your books. You got to hope the commissary come. Then you got to hope you ain't got nobody in there trying. You're trying to steal your commissary, trying to run down on you. You got a lot of factors you got to factor in now that you're back incarcerated. And Gucci still had a contract with your name on it.
Okay, my question is, do you feel like it's against the street code to have a security guard that has worked for the police before or the feds?
Yeah.
So, a lot of people are saying that that's why this situation is being handled like it is. But I feel the same way because I feel like it wouldn't be this far. If Gucci was really a street nigga like that, why is he connected to a real fucking federal police officer and feel comfortable around him? Okay,
now to Gucci's defense, I would feel more comfortable being around a real federal police officer because for number one, Gucci's a convicted felon. So we got to be mindful that Gucci don't want to be around someone that's have weapons and is illegal, like what happened with Honeycomb Brazy.
Right.
So now the next thing is, I don't believe that Gucci is doing nothing illegal for selling drugs and all that. So if you were if you were an FBI agent or worked with them or either cooperate, whatever you did, but you legally tote this gun, then it's cool for me. Like I always tell females I be around, like, you got a license? Yeah, I gotta go try to get a security license. So if something happen, just hand me the gun, let me work, I'm gonna hand it back to you. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part,
we gonna cut that out. We don't want them to.
Nah, that's okay. It's all hypothetical. Like that.
We gonna try that.
It's all hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah. So hold on. When you asked me that question, you should say your name. The people need to know who you are with that behind that voice.
Yeah, so they can Google something.
Okay. It's Frenchie.
Frenchie.
Worldwide Frenchie.
It's Frenchie at Worldwide Frenchie on Instagram. And so I asked the question again?
Yeah,
or you gonna chop it up?
No, I'm gonna chop it up. It's good. It's not allegedly. This is the truth. No, I'm messing with you.
Yeah. They know how we give it up on.
Yeah, no, all right. So you feel to have an off-duty cop, which to me makes sense. As Gucci man, I would hire an off-duty cop, but you're right. you are hiring the police.
You are working with the police.
You are literally hiring the police to watch you.
No, let me show y'all something. Let me tell you why I disagree with that. Because this one thing Bird had told me when I was in jail. He said, man, you know what? When I come to these Indian Words town, I got that law with me. When I got that police in front of me with them lights, they respect that. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, man. So I had a police. I don't need to hire none of these security who gonna run on it. I know they scared of them blue lights. So I don't look at it as you work with the police. I look at it like this person here to protect you, or he's here to scare the people off.
Well, I do know that it's a lot of certified security people, that can do the same damn thing. So, but me personally, I'm not in the streets, but I do feel like a lot of people are looking at that. Another thing, what about accountability on these contracts? Because everybody is so mad seeing Gucci is taking these people money, but a lot of times people be hungry and they sign something and then they don't want to stand on it. So I say it's accountability. What about you? Yeah,
I agree with that. We just spoke about that earlier. I was like, rappers, we want to get on so bad. So it's like, say if you're an artist, and I'd be like, listen, I'm about to bring you over to Chopper City record, I'm about to bring you over to BG, or I'm about to bring you over to Cash Money Records. In your mind, okay, they already up and they're doing this. Your mind on, I want to get turned on, I want to get turned up with Birdman. So you're not worried about the contract at the time, you're just worried about all the hype, all the stuff that's going on with you. So they give you the jewelry, you're doing shows, you got people around, you got your stacks of money, how y'all do on Instagram. But then later on, once all that money gone, paying bills, outfits, take care of the family, whatever you're doing.
Reimbursing people
that
supported you, reimbursing people that supported you while you was locked up.
Right. So now once all that's gone, then you go to realize, like, hold on. The label made 20 million and I only got 100,000. Wow, how is this? So they give you that contract, you got to get the lawyers to read it. Understand? Like what I did.
Thoroughly.
Like I got a label. And it's called My Favorite Artist. I started in prison. I must have had an app. Well, let me tell you how I learned about these apps. So
talk to him.
I'm in a hole. So I was like, this is the time when Drake and Meek Mills was beefing. Meek Mill was taking too long to answer Drake back. So I was like, oh, you know what? So I'm in the cell, just coming up with, I said, that's what I'm gonna do. I wanted to create this. I wanted to be a game, like the Pac-Man machine, because I didn't know about apps when I got locked up now. They didn't have all this, you could see each other and all this, you had beepers and prime code cell phones. So I was going on a new page, I was designing this machine, this game, to be able to get all your artist songs, and you could redo a song from your artist songs already, put a song together for them, because I was like, Meek Mill fan could have made their own diss song and diss Drake back. And I wanted to do this. So the guy was like, man, do an app. I'm like, what are you talking about, an app? I don't know about no app. I don't know about that app. Don't sound right. I need the game. I need the physical game. So the guys was breaking down to me, what the apps are, what was going on with that. And but I come home, I contacted people. So I did the record label. That's where I was at. So I started my record label, my favorite artist. I got the logo, everything. But what I do with the artists, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a contract where we're gonna be 50-50.
Yeah.
And you can keep all your publishing. That's yours.